And now, Sonic forces the Lyoko Gem to make another Sonic Forces video, even though his last one was 2 days ago. Again, I did not see that coming. But hey guys, it's the Lyoko Gem, and yesterday was a surprisingly informative day for Sonic Forces. For starters, we got 5 brand new screenshots showing off more of the destroyed city level, which I still say is City Escape, and they're pretty cool. You've got Sonic boosting and grinding, and that's awesome. But the biggest surprise had to be when we got a trailer that featured Classic Sonic during the Nintendo live stream yesterday. And I, for one, am bummed that I didn't see it live. But is this a thing now where Sonic forces his way into Nintendo streams? Because he was in the last one, Sonic Mania. But I digress. We got our first look at Classic Sonic gameplay in Sonic Forces, and as of right now, it looks almost equivalent to Generations. However, they said that Classic Sonic would have some sort of twist, so I'm curious as to what that is. So my first impression is that you can see a lot more level in the background, and on the one hand, that could mean the level curves and sends you around on a sort of 3D track of sorts while keeping things 2D. I have different thoughts though. What if the reason we see more level going on in the background is because these are some of the alternate pathways Classic Sonic can take throughout the level, similar to that of Classic Seaside Hill and Generations? This would be really cool if they did that throughout levels, as it utilizes the fact that it's a 3D game while still keeping it a 2D side-scroller. Plus, it adds more exploration and thereby more replay value for Classic Sonic. Not only that, but it seems we're back in Green Hill Zone. And honestly, this doesn't surprise me. I saw it coming before the game was even announced, given that it's an anniversary title. And in the modern gameplay trailer, it seems that that city leads to Green Hill Zone, and that's actually something I want to bring up. We're shown Classic Sonic in Green Hill, and before we were shown Modern Sonic in that city, which leads into Green Hill. Well, I have a few theories on what this may mean. The first one being that both Sonics start out the game in either that city or Green Hill, and honestly, that's lame. I don't think that's what's up. What I think is that the game's first level opens up on Modern Sonic making his stunning return in that city, proclaiming that he's back and here to save the day, until he ends up out of the city and heading towards Green Hill Zone. Then, we move on to the second level, which follows Classic Sonic in Green Hill Zone, like he was in Generations, only to find his way out of Green Hill Zone and headed towards that city. This would then lead into a cutscene where Classic Sonic and Modern Sonic run into each other, and that could lead into a lot of different scenarios. Either they immediately team up, or maybe some sort of confusion where they have to fight it out in a rival battle. But don't ask me how the latter would work, given that 2D and 3D, but hey, a sort of rival battle between Classic and Modern Sonic would be cool. These are just my theories, though. But I think the biggest thing about this is how they described Classic Sonic. They didn't call him a younger or time-traveling Sonic, they called him an alternate Sonic, which is really interesting in my opinion. This leads me to believe a few things. First, this is more than likely not Modern Sonic's younger self, due to the way it was worded. By this I mean, this is not Sonic that grows up into the modern Sonic that we know. Like, it's a parallel Sonic from a different dimension, or not dimension, but timeline and timeline shenanigans. 2. The way they talk about him returning to his world. That leads me to believe that it's a little different than Modern Sonic's world, but not too different. So it's probably something similar to Sonic's world, maybe closer to that of, it's a good example. Maybe closer to that of, like, Sonic X, but nothing as, like, vastly extreme as, say, Sonic Boom, you know? And 3. Could this be Classic Sonic that grew up a little in Generations? Because, as displayed by the original teaser trailer, Classic Sonic very much knows how to boost, which already makes him different from how Modern Sonic was at that age. This could mean he has more skills under his belt, and that means maybe the twist is that he learned a few more moves of his own. I just don't think it's the classic Sonic we know, and I may go into more options and details in a later video. And finally, we've got our first glimpse at the new character. And oh boy, is it a good one! That's right, I think we all know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce the new character is Boo. I swear to God, if you finish that sentence, I will make you suffer. We already know that Takashi Iizuka deconfirmed Boom Sonic yesterday, and you were wide awake for that announcement. So if you even think about even joking about that again, I will end you. Well, I'm sorry? You better be. Anywho, jokes aside, we saw the new character silhouette, and oh man, was that even more than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, at first glance, I thought it was Shadow, and we were seeing, like, his back wheels and all, but nah. But whoever this is, it's interesting. The shape of their head makes me think of a cat, although looking at this again as I script this, I can't help but see that it kind of reminds me of Tails, given the shape of the muzzle and the ears. So maybe another fox or someone in the canine family. Or maybe my initial thoughts on it being Shadow were right, and those are back quills we're looking at, making it another hedgehog. Not Shadow or Silver or Sonic or any other hedgehog that we know, but a new hedgehog. I don't know, could be anything. But a silhouette is one step closer than before, and I'll take it. Maybe the silhouette is Bubsy, and Sonic forces us to relive Bubsy 3D. Am I right? It's not Bubsy, people. Like, stop saying that. It's not Bubsy. SEGA wouldn't do that. They wouldn't mess this up in that way. It's not Bubsy. Slight little tirade aside. With all that news in one day, I'm even more excited for Sonic Forces. What are your thoughts on Sonic Forces? Did you like the stuff they presented us yesterday? Do you think I might be onto something with any of my theories? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. But with that being said, this has been the Lyoko Gem, a warping out.